surprise today, but worked out. We're in orange. Oh, that's a cool car.
What's up, man?
How are you, brother?
Danny.
Houston.
Meet you.
You too.
So let them know.
A couple of days ago, Robson was like, you can't get a GT500. And I was like, okay. So I called like 16 dealers. And basically after I was like almost ready to say, all right, Robson, you were right. I can't get one. I found this green one right here. In, where did I get it? Goochland, Virginia. Goochland, Virginia. What's up, Pop Chaser?
Hey, what?
Always here when I'm getting new stuff, huh?
No, seriously.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
And what do you have behind you? Oh, what's up with this? I mean, you didn't even take the plastic wrap off of
I
it.
didn't get there yet.
She just jacked our new royalty backpack.
I got too excited, okay?
Yeah, that's all right. One's on me. You know what? Merry Christmas,
okay.
Gigi.
Okay.
Okay? Everybody has a backpack on. And no one's on the phone. Red calipers? Who spec'd this Christmas car? Just in time for Christmas. Goochland, Virginia.
Oh, like my car.
I don't know, but they put red calipers on a green car. On black and green.
I'm a little less turned on.
Robson's stream right here. He's about to jizz in his pants. What is this for me? Is that for you? I didn't put a name on it. So I'm sure if you were right there.
First impression. Okay.
I love it. I think the color's perfect.
It's awesome.
Thank you very much. Okay. Just give it to Attwood right here.
You can sign for it?
Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, I mean, let's just drive it. Because I don't know, it's a Mustang. I haven't driven a Mustang since I was in high school. Fun fact, I drove an 03 Cobra in high school. The best Mustang ever made. Hopefully, until this moment right here. But we don't know. The only thing I'm not really keen about is the red caliper on the green car. So Robson's getting into painting calipers right now.
It's true. We've done a couple sets.
Yeah, he's doing some sets, so we might have to get those green on green. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was nice.
About to blow that engine. First day. Originally, I thought that this motor was the flat plane crank with the supercharger, but as I originally thought, I was wrong. Robson, what is this engine?
So this is the 5.2 cross plane crank. So the GT350 has the flat plane Voodoo, but this is different. So I think it's the same bottom end, but it's machined differently for the crankshaft.
Well, good news is this one's faster.
This one is much faster.
Much faster. And I'm actually really excited about this one because unlike other Mustangs, this one's got a dual clutch. And that's the only reason I actually spent money. And this car was almost $100,000. I think, let me tell you what it was. So it's only it was only $82,000 actually. So this car was $82,000. And that's actually a really good deal, to be honest. I mean, I think this has a lot of horsepower. Doesn't it have like 780 or something?
760, yeah.
760? It doesn't say.
10.9 in the quarter.
That's it? We can't even break 10s yet? The car looks super sick. I mean, just the front bumper alone. Do you think you could do a GT500 mod to your front end?
I think it's wider.
Yeah?
I think it's like, a couple inches wider.
This looks so good. I'm not kidding. It's definitely one of the best looking front bumpers that I've ever seen from Ford or a lot of cars. I mean, they really, you know, the Cobra is the symbol, right, of Shelby, or, you know, the snake, right? And I swear they translate that design language from the snake's image into the front bumper so well in these Mustangs. Like, it really fits its brand very, very well. The seats in the car are by far the most comfortable seat I have ever sat in for any sports car ever. Like, go ahead and sit in that seat. Is it different than yours, or is this the one you wanted?
This is like a hybrid, so it's not like the super tracker cars, but it's got the bolster. So on my car, they had the option of like super stiff ones or like softer ones, but you didn't get the bolster. This is perfect, right in the middle.
That's amazing.
This
seat.
is like, this is awesome.
I actually want to drive this car home today. Like, that's how comfortable that seat is.
Yeah, it's
like, it literally kind of like makes me jealous because my Mercedes doesn't have a comfortable seat like that.
so soft on the bottom. But
Should I switch the S63 to a Mustang? Man, that would be bad. But that would also be really comfortable, let me tell you.
This would be the one to do it.
Yes. All right, let's see. 623. Well, you got a pretty good build. Sound system I heard was really good. Steering wheel, pretty fan.
And it's a 4-seater.
Yeah. Mario, get back there. Here, let's see if Mario fits.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to fit in there.
Yeah, you will.
My hand will though.
Over the top of the back, there's a latch.
For those of you wondering, Houston does like to get down and dirty.
Like I said, before all of you guys worked here, I was the only one here, so, you know, I had to wash my own cars. Doesn't make me a special person because I know how to wash my own cars. It's really funny that the whole caveat in this whole ideal of someone who's successful not doing any work is such the opposite of reality. The only reason I'm successful is because I did all of the work. Like, oh my God. Does that make sense, Mario?
Yeah.
Like, people who physically do the work are the ones that make it. The guys that sit and point fingers, those guys don't get anywhere in life.
Unless they get lucky.
I don't know.
Seems like all these Florida people winning the lottery.
Hey, yeah, honestly, guys, like, I'm about to move to Florida, get a trailer, and then I'll win the lottery. Like, my odds
That's
are
the
really
formula.
up.
Yeah, that's the formula right
It's
there.
the serious.
Just a typical Mustang owner cleaning his car.
It's not raining anymore, and I washed the car. I'm also wearing different clothes, if anybody didn't notice. I wanted to get a driving review of the car because you can't drive this car in the rain, and now that it's not raining, it's probably the perfect time to do a driving review. I've not driven a Mustang in years. I mean, it's been a very long time, so I'm kind of excited because I did drive the 2012 GT500 and was very unimpressed with that car. I mean, it's not that it was a bad car, but I thought it was going to be so fast, and it definitely wasn't fast at all. So let's talk about a couple things. Now, this is a dual clutch. It's got more gears than I know. I believe it's 7, but
No, I think they said 10, right?
is it a 10-speed dual clutch?
Maybe.
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of gears. Maybe it's 7. You guys tell me because I'm not sure how many gears are in the car. All I know, I've got 3 buttons up here. I've got a mode for the car, so I've got normal, sport, track, drag strip, slippery, and that's it. And over here, I've got a mode for the exhaust. I've got normal, sport, track, and quiet. preferably, I'm going quiet because this car's crazy loud already. But for the content of this video, we'll just go ahead and put that in track mode. We've got a traction off, and let's see, is there another hold for another version of this? No. So we just have a traction on and off. I can take it off, no problem, but it's still a little bit slippery. So we'll put it in sport mode, which is gonna give us a little bit more traction. And if you look at the gauges, I've got a nice little setup of RPMs going this way. I've got some more data in the middle. It's looking nice. This is a good feature because one thing that I love about new cars is, watch this, okay? We're in drive, I get out of the thing, it automatically puts it in park once I take my foot off the brake. And that right there is something that, it doesn't show the light, but it was. That right there is a really cool feature. So if you ever...
Because, you know, people forget to put their car in park.
I always do, because a Mercedes does that. So I just get out of the car and just turn it off, you know? Whereas in some other cars, you don't, they just roll away. So, cool feature. Manual button in the middle. Let's try it in auto first and see what it does. Adjust these mirrors. Shipping mode still. Jesus. This is a nice touch. Cell phone area. Got tons of USBs in this car, which is cool. For a Ford to have, you know, the basic, you know, this has actually got a 3-way sound system with some subs in the back. I mean, I like the basic necessities, right? They hit those on the head really, really well. Got good cup holder space. The seats are outstanding. They're lovely, actually. They're really, really good. So we're gonna get some driving scenes on the way of this small review we're doing. So Robson is gonna bring our white Phantom, and it'll be a perfect roller car, right? Because it's the biggest window in the back and you have the most space. Who's pulling that out of the shop right now? The black one looks pretty dope, though.
You know, I actually really like that black Phantom. I really do.
Yeah, the black one's a new one. It's not actually mine. This is a new car for, well, okay, let me rephrase that. It's not for rental. This is a new car that is for royalty transportation. So we're gonna be a fully licensed limousine and transportation company here soon. So,
Can we get some exhaust shots?
I guess.
Here. She's a loud one.
The tone is nice.
She's definitely a loud one.
Let's talk about it in let's see what the quiet mode does, though.
It has this nice whistle at the end.
That's the blower.
That really
The
just gets you.
supercharger is really, really nice. Like, I really, really like the blower. It feels and sounds perfect. There we go. Robson's ready.
I watch all your shows, man.
Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. You guys have a good time?
It's almost Christmas Eve.
I'm always here.
I was like, yo, he's at work already.
Yeah, that's my boy, Russell. Nice to meet you, Russell. Did you guys
Fan
take
love.
one? Or which car did you take?
That's what you call fan love, right?
What's up? Fan love.
Nice. You look like a boss, man. Did you go to Berkeley?
Yeah, dude, I actually went to Harvard.
Oh, Harvard? Nice. What'd you major in?
Majored in financial stuff.
Oh, nice.
You wouldn't understand it.
Oh, my
Yeah, it's
bad.
pretty complex.
Sorry, college dropout here.
Yeah, idiot.
Let's be honest, he bought that car just so he can do that.
Just so you can do that. Get in. We're going shopping.
it actually came with no gas. So just put some brand new fuel in it, and now I'm ready to drive. Driving it slow is kind of how I really like to understand how every fast car drives slow, because that really tells you the engineering and the ability of the car, because I know a lot of cars can go fast. That's a common sense. That's why they build them. But a lot of fast cars cannot be civilized. And well, as of the new generation, I mean, everything from 2015 and up that's had a dual clutch has done both very, very well, and this is no exception. This dual clutch, and I believe Tremec made this dual clutch, is their first dual clutch, I think. And I don't know a lot about this car because I wasn't really, kind of really into it, but after getting it, it feels really, really good, right? It shifts at the right places. It shifts very fast. I still don't know how many gears it has because I haven't gone fast enough to find out. But overall, I'm happy with the way the car drives slow. So I want to get it up and get some road so I can see how good it hooks, because the issue with every American sports car ever is that it just is a burnout monster. I mean, you push the gas and it just spins the tires. So I'd really like, and this car has a 315, I'd really like to know if we can get some traction on this car. So in different modes, we'll try that out, and that's what we're about to find out. One-time thing here. Cool, bro. I don't know if you guys felt that, but I pushed the gas down for the first time, and it immediately started to misfire. And now we have a check engine light. Awesome. We have 48 miles on the car, and we already have a check engine light.
Well, that's nice.
Let's try this again. You can feel it. That's great. Cool.
Well, I guess time to go to the dealer then.
Yeah, it's really funny, is the dealer's right there. That's freaking great, man. Like, what the heck, dude? I swear to God, this is like standard shit with every new car these days. I mean, a brand new car, I don't know how, there's no fucking way they did this to me. What a joke, bro. Like, okay, when you build a brand new car, it's got a brand new engine, brand new everything, brand new, test the damn car, right? I mean, how does this car have 48 miles on the car and it's already got a flashing engine light for misfires? And it's a hard misfire. I mean, it's really hard. Like, it's not like a shitty one, where you just goes away. Like, that's a real thing. I pushed up a brand new 91 octane in the car. So it's got perfect gas. It only had like 5 miles left to east. So even if it had a little bit of bad gas from the East Coast, which I'm sure it had 93 in it, because I don't know why anybody would put any less. I mean, this is nuts. Like, that's a pinging sound for low octane is not that aggressive. Like, this is some serious stuff, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, well, it's Christmas Eve and everybody's closed, so that's even more convenient. Why would they close at 3 o'clock on Christmas Eve?
Great.
Well, maybe they're not closed because there is people here.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen people. Yeah, no, there's people inside.
We got the car delivered yesterday, right, which was the day before Christmas Eve. And now everybody's closed, which, I don't know, whatever. It's up to them. There's just no point to drop it off here because they're closed and they are not open tomorrow, obviously. So we're gonna have to bring this one back on the 26th on Thursday. But I guess the title to this video is my brand new 2020 GT500 is already broken.